Hey guys, it's Mike from the Hardcover Comic, and it's finally come time that I show you guys my collection. So I figured I'd do it at the end of this year. Finally got my last haul. This should be the rest of my books. Actually, never mind. There's two coming out next week, or two that came out this week that I know I'll be getting. But anyway, time to go over my entire collection here. So let's get started. This section's kind of a potpourri. I sort of align things based on publisher name, but I don't know. These standard hardcovers are all over the place. Starting off with Avatar, No Hero Providence, great stuff. These hardcovers can be kind of tricky to come by. Avatar Press does not do big runs. But moving on, we've got Ape Sapien, Black Sinister, fun little small book. BPRD, the two Barry Windsor Smith Conan hardcovers, Apartment H, Doc Unknown, highly recommended. Leaving Megalopolis, I still need to get the next one, which I think is Surviving Megalopolis. Mind Management, great series. Umbrella Academy. So you guys will see these littered throughout my collection. They're just my custom bound hardcovers. So that's my Umbrella Academy. Got the first James Bond, need to get the rest of those. These are my three Invincible custom bound books. Gonna probably have two more to finish out the series, but very excited about those. And lastly, I also have this signed and numbered edition of Bone here. I'm not sure why it's just hanging out here, but it is. I need to find a little space for it. So yeah, that's the first shelf. Moving on to the next one. All right, so again, complete potpourri. There's a complete mashup of different kinds of books here. Roughneck, great little story by Jeff Lemire. Graveyard Book, Annihilator, The Tooth. I actually got this at a con. Had Colin Bunn sign it. Matt Kint sketch and sign it. He does a crazy thing with that book. If you're ever at a con with Matt Kint, get The Tooth, have him sign it. It's a great experience. Third Party Leave, Extraordinary Gentleman. Two Nemo books, need to get the third one. These are the Michael Moorcock Elric. I think they're called library volumes or something like that. Really cool stuff. Can't wait for more of those. These are my three Batman books. Again, custom bound. They're sort of uneven here, but not the worst thing ever. Basically, collecting all of Nightfall. Some more Batman books here. The usual stuff. There's my The Demon by Ennis and John McCree custom bind, and there's my Justice League Generation Lost custom bind. So yeah, moving on to the next shelf. So we're into the DC stuff, obviously. This is my Justice League Dark custom omnibus. Great dust jacket by a dude named Ben Williams. I'm gonna get dust jackets for the rest of them. I've just been super lazy and haven't printed them out. There's my Midnighter bind. Basically collects the solo series that Orlando wrote in Midnighter and Apollo. All new 52 stuff. Night Force recent hardcover. Still need to read that. Very excited about it. Little Grant Morrison book there that recently came out. Stormwatch, Superman books. My top 10 bind, Unknown Soldier bind. This is the Joshua Dysart stuff. And then my two Wonder Woman books. Great books, both of them. If you're looking for a different Wonder Woman read, check one of those out. Getting into the Marvel stuff, my Rick Remender Captain America Omnibus. Also got to get the dust jacket printed. The two Mark Millar Fantastic Four books, the two Ennis Ghost Rider books, and some other random stuff here. My All New X Factor by Peter David and Carmine Di John Domenico. I'm pretty sure I'm messing it up, but great little run. I really enjoyed that. Got all four phases of Zenith and, of course, Klaus. Can't wait to reread that for the holidays. But yeah, moving on to the next one. So now we're into the big books, the Absolutes, the library editions. I sort of have it organized in a weird way. The omnibuses are closer to the bottom, I figured, because they weigh more. But anyway, the Valerian complete collections we've gotten so far. Some Dark Horse library editions. This is a very cool watercolor sketch I got from Greg Smallwood of Hellboy. Very psyched about that one. And yeah, moving on. Finishing off the Hellboy library editions, we got the Massive, the Rook. I need to get more of those. It's a fun little time traveling read. Big Damn Sin City. These are the two Shaolin Cowboy Jeff Darrow books. His artwork's amazing, totally worth it. Here we get into the humanoid stuff. So I'm really into their oversized books because they look fantastic. The artwork's great. So I've got Bramble, Azuna, Magical Twins. Unfortunately, didn't get the oversized Meta Barons. I would have loved to have it, but I highly recommend this to you guys if you want to check out something different. And then you got the two parts that have come out so far for the sequel to that. So I got the Rocketeer. This is that absolute hardcover size thing. I forget what they call it, the Complete Adventures. Sure. Got it super cheap on Amazon. Really enjoyed it as a read. If you can check out the Rocketeer by Dave Stevens, sorry, do so. It's awesome. Star Slammers, getting into the Image stuff here. So AD After Death, Beowulf, Black Science. See, I already got to make room for the second volume here. Moving on. Got the Chew Smorgasbord editions. Fantastic read. I love Chew so much. I think I've read through those 2 times by now. Fantastic series. Some more oversized stuff. Rick Remender stuff. Noah. The Sword and Ultra. 7 Days. Fantastic reads. The Sword more so. I wish I could get the girls in this complete collection edition. Maybe someday. Tokyo Ghost. Getting into the absolutes now. Got the necessities. All-Star Superman, Long Halloween, Dark Knight. Got my Frank Miller Joker statue there. I love that thing. It's awesome. Absolute Authority. Can't wait for Volume 2. And let's keep going. Some more absolutes for you guys there. Preacher. Can't wait for that 3rd one. These Sandmans are pretty beat up. They were used copies that I bought for pretty cheap, so definitely worth it. I don't mind the beat up slipcases. Transmet, can't wait for that to be done as well. There we finish off the absolutes until that Wonder Woman Volume 2 comes out. Wasteland, fun little series, need to get the rest of those. Lock and Key, a must-have. I got the other books, the other releases for that as well. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Usagi Yojimbo up there. TMNT volumes, getting into the Image stuff now. Very exciting stuff. So, Ed Brubaker stuff, 5 Ghosts, sucks we never got a second volume for that. Some fairly new books in here as well. Morning Glories again, can't believe we didn't get a finishing for that. Yeah, kind of sucks that not all Image books are created equal. Looking at you, the other side. Alright, moving on. So that finishes off the Image collection there and goes into the DC stuff. So I got some more black and white statues here. Greg Capullo and Raphael Grandpa. Mostly because this is my Batman section. So got the Trinity book there. I know it's not really Batman, but it starts with his name first. A few other stories that have recently come out. Year 1, Year 2, Hush, Year 100. So the way I order it is I do alphabetical, and then I do it based on continuity after that. It's not exactly perfect. So you can see with Batman, it started off with the Brave and the Bold Bronze Age stuff, and then ends with the Rebirth stuff here. But, it's not going to be perfect for every character. Got Crisis there, the Deluxe, and then moving into Flash. And there ends the Flash with the Rebirth stuff. Fourth World, I sort of put Orion after it just because it is sort of in that, general realm. I'm not sure how I feel about that yet, but I just rearranged my shelves yesterday because I got a new one, so. Moving into the Jeff Johns Green Lantern stuff. Threw Brightest Day in there because it does obviously follow Blackest Night, which is the ending of the second omnibus. Then we got Grayson and again Nightwing after that. Don't know how I feel about it, but it kind of makes sense to me. Moving into Justice League here, got the Bronze Age Volume 1, can't wait for 2. Really exciting stuff. Moving into JSA, awesome Black Adam there. And yeah, we're down to our final row, guys. Whoa, never mind, we got 2 rows left. This is how little I know about my collection. Got some stuff in here like Multiversity, the Shazam book that recently came out, Suicide Squad, into the Superman stuff, don't have much there, hoping we get some more. Into the Swamp Thing, new Teen Titans going into Teen Titans, and then Wonder Woman. Got the Perez stuff, haven't been getting like the Golden Age stuff, I'm just not going to read it. I'll probably start getting it around Bronze Age, but very excited for more Wonder Woman. And on to probably my favorite section of my collection, Vertigo. A lot of amazing stuff here. I mean, just going through this whole thing will speak volumes. So many things I will reread and reread over and over again. Joe the Barbarian, man, if you can ever pick this book up, do it. It's such a heartwarming tale. Drawn by Sean Murphy, written by Grant Morrison. Amazing. Anyway, let's keep moving on. I apologize, guys. The lighting is not the best on these last 2 rows, but I think we'll make it through. Got Planetary, Sandman Overture. Can't wait for the Absolute. Yes, I will be getting it. I know it's pretty expensive, but I love the story, and it'll look great beside the other Sandman absolutes. Scalped, Sleeper, Sweet Tooth, Tom Strong, Trillium, Unwritten, unfortunately, will be ending at that volume for now. And then one of my all-time favorite series, Why the Last Man. Now, we're going to move over here to the Marvel stuff. Got some room here. So, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of books coming out soon that will fill that up. But Alpha Flight, still need to get the Annihilation Omnibus. Got the whole War of Kings trilogy there. Avengers by Hickman, can't wait for Volume 2. And ending with Doc Strange at the end there. Into the Daredevil section here. All we need is Bendis reprints, and I'll have a cool Marvel Knights Daredevil Omnibus, or oversized hardcover run. Mark Waid, can't wait for Volume 2. Into the Deadpool books. I like Deadpool, but I'm pretty selective with my Deadpool runs. I like the classic stuff. I'm going to be getting that Deadpool & Co. Omnibus, but Gary Dugan, Brian Posehn stuff, I did read. Just not feeling the need to get the Omnibus, though. Very happy with this collection. Love the mini buses, and of course there's the Uncanny X-Force Deadpool there. Some Neil Gaiman books. I sort of put them beside each other because I needed to fill in this shelf. And yeah, if you want more Neil Gaiman, it'll be right beside the first book you read. Mark Waid, Fantastic Four, then Ghost Rider. Moving here to the Guardians of the Galaxy, Jim Valentino. The only Hulk book I have. The Phenomenal Master of Kung Fu series. Punisher, my Punisher Max oversized hardcovers, and Secret Warriors. Alright folks, coming down to the last two shelves here. Some Star Wars, Squadron Supreme. I'm really liking the new Star Wars stuff, especially Darth Vader. Highly recommend that omnibus. Superior Foes, the only Thor omnibus I have. Uncanny X-Force, Avengers, and then some Wolverine books. Can't wait for that second Jason Aaron volume. And Young Avengers. So that ends my Marvel collection. Not too big, but, you know, I like everything I've gotten. And on to my second favorite section here. So I have these sort of standing here because I didn't want to put them in the Marvel section. And anyway, they look nice, sort of standing up right there. Let me just get this out of the way. The Valiant Deluxe section here. So I've tried to order it in continuity. It's probably not perfect. I mean, it can't be just because, you know, these collect so many issues. But I've tried my best. If you haven't checked out the Valiant Universe, man, do it. It is the best superhero universe right now. That's right. Better than DC, which I'm loving. Better than Marvel, which I'm, actually enjoying. But Valiant keeps it tight, and all of their stories so far have been at least good. I don't think there's a story I've read that was bad. And yeah, I can't recommend Valiant enough, guys. Check them out. I love them to death. Perfect continuity, great creative teams, and they keep it light on titles per month, so they can keep everything in check. But yeah, guys, any books you've seen today that you want to see overviews on, just let me know. Sorry it took so long to share this. It's just I had to get that new shelf and get it all reorganized, so I was sort of waiting for that. But yeah, if there's any overviews you guys want to see, let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any more questions or anything, just let me know below. And thanks for tuning in. This was Mike from the Hardcover Comic, and until next time, guys, you stay classy, Internet.